all the land of North America in which we live, it was taken from the Indians, the original settlers in North America all over. So there's a lot of blood on this land, and there was a lot of fighting. And in the fighting, one of the most fierce warriors were known as Heyoka. And Heyoka basically means opposite, contrary. And most of the Indians had a culture of always telling, the local native Indians had a culture of always telling the truth. But Heyokas were allowed to say everything opposite. So a Heyoka warrior would actually ride the horse facing the other way around unless they were fighting and all. So everything that the society did, they did everything opposite, and they were very well respected. It was very difficult to become a Heyoka. And since they would do everything opposite, they were also the people who were made fun of, even though they were respected. They were supposed to be the jokers, or saying things that others that were totally opposite. If it was day, they were allowed to say it was night, and everything. And they would do everything. They would put their hands in boiling water and say it's cold, and they would, when it was cold, they would go around without any with the least amount of clothes, or even naked. And when it was warm, they would wear the coldest, like the warmest things. So they had a style of life. And when we go for spirituality, we have to be like that. We have to be thinking absolutely in a different way. I was explaining to someone today that I haven't had a relationship for some period. And I said, yes, because you want a quality relationship. If you just wanted a relationship, go on Tinder and you'll have relationships, but no communication or no real contact at a spiritual with the other person. Since you're waiting for that spiritual connection and then a physical connection, you're going contrary to what is happening in the world, and you think, oh, everyone is having a relationship, but most people are not having a relationship. Most people in North America feel very alone. And I know everywhere since our childhood, it is impressed upon us. Happiness is a huge family, and this and that, and you have a soulmate and that. And nowadays people are lonely. And one of the reasons is that people do not compromise also, but people are looking for happiness in a relationship. But a relationship is not happiness. A relationship is a responsibility to take care of yourself and of someone else other than you, to make that person as happy as possible. And it may be possible, it may be impossible to make the other person happy. No one said that relationship is just like happiness and children who listen to you, etc. Children nowadays, they don't even 5-year-old do not listen to their parents. They listen to Google and to their peers. So there's no referential power nowadays. Point is that you are going to be, whatever you feel is from outside, you think all those stereotypes of the past are right now really destroyed. Marriages happen less, divorces, as far as I can see, happen more nowadays. And most people who are in a relationship are very unhappy, depressed. And people who are not in a relationship want to have that depression. So when we become spiritual, We have to be like yoga, doing everything contrary to the social expectations. The society expects everyone to be in a pair and happy in this, and you have to be not focused on money and happiness, seeing happiness in a relationship. The only relationship that we are really allowed to have that totally is there is our relationship, and sometimes even that is abused. Someone said, Kate Perry, the singer said, "Oh, self-love, and then I will share." But that self-love is almost like self-love in a physical form, while in reality it is loving God in yourself, creating a relationship with the godliness in the temple of your heart, and creating a relationship with the temple in the heart of everything and everyone around you. Now, think of life as a game of poker, and you may be having any cards which fate, which is your own decision. Fate is not that God gave you those cards, but you decided, I'm going to go around with this one. I want to play the game of life with these cards. You dealt them. When we were being born, before being born, we dealt out those cards. I said, I'm going to be Indian, and I'll be bald, and I will have broken nose, and I will have this. Whatever is things that I cannot change. I dealt them out to myself. Same as each one of you. You have a body, you have relationships, and sometimes even expectations are from the environment, so you can't really control them. This expectation that a relationship is happiness is from the environment. We don't really control it. It's society's way of propagating itself. So it's okay. And there may be people who are really happy in a relationship, and they may not be happy. But relationship is a responsibility. It is not a happiness thing. It's just work, more work, and good if you have it, and good if you don't have it. You have to be equanimous. You try your best and you be equanimous because you are so connected to the temple inside. And what I'm stating is somewhat it is theoretical, because when I was totally alone, it was difficult. It is not easy being totally yours by yourself. But when we are meditating, we are connected. So how is it that we are alone? You know, and then when we are on this planet, we are always blessed. We are in the ocean. We just don't recognize ourselves being in that ocean. So we have to be learning from the yogas. And what is the most extreme opposite thing that we can do? Just like in a game of poker, no matter what your hand is, if you are poker faced, equanimous, the difference is that the best poker players are supposed to be very poker faced. But that takes a lot of stress, etc., to be equanimous. I want us all as a group to be equanimous using a different strategy. The most contrary, the most horrible thing to see, which we see as people on the planet, is death. And cancer is basically slow death or fast. So when we see death, we see a limited, restricted, finite life, with our life being one shot at it, and we become desperately self-centered. Oh, I only have one life, so I will try to have all the fun and and fun means having all sorts of experiences. I'll cover, I even know of a group that But they are pretty rich, and all they do is they their stamps. They get their passports stamped with all the countries. Good. I mean, if that's what you want. Each one of us has first to create a relationship with yourself, with God inside yourself, and with the shining golden light in the heart of everything and everyone. One. Two, to be equanimous, you have to imbibe, adopt, and implement the following thought or outlook or attitude. Because body and the thoughts we cannot control. We can control to some extent the intellect and the attitude. And the attitude is now going to be that no matter what we see, everything is from the same creator. Whether you see sugar or you see something which is not sugar, everything is divine. Everything was created by the creator, including death and diseases. Including death and diseases, and especially our own death of the body. No matter what it's there, it will happen at some point. You have to see your own death, or we have to see our own death also as being totally divine, a divine gift. It means that you don't jump towards it, because you also have to see your life as being equally divine. When we are able to see life and death, loss and gain of money, of reputation, again of life, of whatever you think, of relationship, whatever. When we are able to see the loss and gain as being the same, it takes a lot of willpower. It's very difficult to fake when you have lost a relationship or lost money or lost reputation to say, oh, I'm equanimous. It is difficult. But inside yourself, we have to be, as a spiritual group, be able to see that we have to be able to see the beauty in our own losses. We don't say that to other, oh, you are dying of cancer. What a beautiful thing. No, it's not tactical. And in the big picture, you have to understand that it's if that's what's happening, it's okay, because at some point it's going to be happening with me also. And whatever time we have on this planet, we learn from the people who are crossing over to use our time on the planet in a productive way. Productive way does not mean making more money. No one who is dying has actually said, oh, I should have made more money. So we have to be connected with the universe inside and serve God inside ourselves and others by at least praying. Then with time, prayer becomes a habit and we start to do acts of love for others. And slowly we come to a point where no matter what happens, we see it as the grace of God. We stop focusing, oh, if the cancer gets cured, then I see God. If it doesn't get cured, then I don't see God. If I win a lottery, I see God. If I don't win a lottery, I don't see God. If I win a relationship and I have good sex, then I see God. If I don't, then I don't believe in a God. We have to get over seeing God in only the things that we consider are good. We have to be able to see God in everything positive as well as negative, including in everything that happened in the concentration camp. See it as a blessing for the whole humanity, because it was a cleanup, not of a race, but of a spiritual something at a humanity level. I do not have any other explanation. And see God even in, not in the personality, seeing God not in the personality, but in the fact that if Hitler was there, seeing God even inside all human beings, if anything is existing, then we have to be able to see God in it. So we we have to see God in the most extreme death and loss, especially in our own death and loss. And we have to be totally equanimous, seeing everything and anything in our life, because our life is also from the Creator, and everything that is around us is from the Creator, and from the Creator is unconditional love. That is the faith that we need to be having, strong as rock, that God is unconditional love. And unconditional love has created everything, all the ups and downs. All the ups are from this unconditional love, all the downs are from this unconditional love. And then whatever happens, we try our best to make more money, to be more healthy. But in spite of all this, if something happens, we see it as the grace of God with total acceptance. Thank you. But not for others. For the others who have requested, for the mother Tanya, and for Jamie, that for the people that we'll be praying for them, and for the others who have requested prayers, we'll be praying for them. Not but in our life we have to be totally equanimous. For others, we support them in any way that we can. May they be blessed with whatever outcome that their spiritual soul needs, and that is always the way it works out. So closing eyes, seeing the symbol of God in the center of the forehead, Om, cross Amin, spiral of infinity as Om Namo Shiva, Allah, whichever symbol of God, or the circle of infinity and karma of Buddha. Choose your symbol, focusing your power of thinking into the third eye, in the middle of the forehead. Your heart opens as a lotus, and you feel the vibration of Om Namo Shiva. Shiva is the blue god. He became blue because he took the poison halahal that would have destroyed the universe and took it upon himself to save the universe, and the poison got stuck in his throat because he could not take it down. So he became blue. So this blue light of Shiva, of unconditional love for humanity, that is who we are identifying with the mantra. And whichever form of God we see in our heart and we manifest, that's how we see, that's how we feel. So seeing Shiva, the blue light in your heart, and Shiva is the one God who is not covered in gold or white light. He is covered in ashes, and he's surrounded by skulls, and on he has a garland of serpent, which is our Kundalini power, which he activates. So Kundalini is the potential to love everything and everyone. That's how we become equanimous. So we see the blue light of Shiva in our heart, and we activate it with our breathing, so that our breathing, which is pranayama, breathing and the mantra or any prayer are in conjunction, are in sync. Om, just breathing Om Namo in your heart, creating the temple of Shiva or any god that you want. Shiva is the conditional name that we give to this unconditional infinity of love in our heart. Namo. Namo means not me, but the universe, the divine. And Shiva breathing out from the heart, spreading love, light, and laughter. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Offering. Most of the people are depressed on the planet because they live for themselves. So offering the mantra to our ancestors, Om Namo Shiva, Om Namo Shiva, Om Namo Shiva. Balancing the earth in our body. And we become like the earth, able to support everything and everyone unconditionally. Now offering to all our parents, mother and father, male and female energy. Om Namo Shivaya. Just offer, keep on offering. We offer by seeing them in our heart as joys, as receiving golden light, or we are bowing down to them, or just we are offering to them flowers of our Om Namo Shiva, Om Namo Shiva, Om Namo Shiva, to mother and father, so that your relationship with the Mother Earth gets balanced. You are like the mother, able to support others. You are like the father's son, able to burn for others. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Offering from the heart now to all the teachers. By offering to mother and father, your stomach area, where your sexual energy is lower, then that is totally balanced out. And you can raise your energy to the stomach where the third energy center is. And we offer to all the people who have hurt and impacted our self-esteem. By offering them prayers of Om Namah Shiva, you reactivate your self-esteem in the stomach, in the third energy center where your navel center is. A sun will be activated in your navel energy. Om Namo Shiva. Sending love to all people who have hurt you, who are your teachers and made us spiritual. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. This inner sun of self-esteem removes all your anger from liver, all your fears from the kidneys, all heavy thoughts from your head, so that now your heart opens and you can push the lower energy to your heart. Om Namo Shiva. Om, base of the spine. Namo, it goes to your heart and opens like a lotus. Namo. Shivai, it goes to the head and becomes devotion to God. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. From the heart now we offer gratitude. That's our fourth obligation. Ancestors, parents, teachers, society. All the seen and unseen that has been a part and supported us in any life, past, present, future, in any creation, in any dimension. Om Namo Shiva. Om in the center of your heart. Namo in the center of the universe. Shiva just dissolve. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Now taking the Kundalini, the lower energy, from the heart where it is unconditional love, to the third eye where it becomes devotion to the universe, to God, the creator in everything and everything. Om in the first energy center, Namo in your heart, Shiva in the middle of the skull, Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. As your pineal gland, the real third eye opens, it's not the middle of the center of the forehead, but it's in the center of the skull. As it opens, each and every brain cell gets activated with golden light, and all your memories of past, present, and future become one of total gratitude and the desire to serve others, because the others and you are the same. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Shivai, an explosion of clarity in the center of your skull. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo. Om, first energy center. Namo, heart. Shivai, middle of the skull. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. So change your personality by thinking your thinking patterns which are in your head, so that you become a fearless giver of joy and sending love to all the people who reside in your universe, all the people who have cancer, all the people who are lonely, all the people who are sick, sad. Learn from them that whatever time we have on this planet, use it to pray and serve others. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om. Om. See yourself in the middle of the creation universe. And this middle of the creation and the universe is the middle of your skull also. They are mirroring each other. And the only vibration now is Om Namo Shiva. Om Mani Padme. Allahu Akbar. Ameen. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on heaven as in earth. On this day, give us our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us from temptation, deliver us from and the power to do with the kingdom. Allah. We have had multiple religions in many lives. And all of these prayers and mantras are just names of God in different keys to the same room. Om. You're beyond time and space. And bless yourself so that from now on you live fearlessly, praying for others unconditionally, with total gratitude for everything in your life that has happened and that has not happened, that is happening, that will never happen. You see the beauty of life as well as the beauty of everything which is opposite, death. You see the beauty of gain as well as of loss. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam. Sarve Shantu Niranam. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kasyat Dukte Bhavat. Om Shanti 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 Shanti. Hari Om Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Om Namo Shai Catherine. Om Namo Shai Chi. Om Namo Shai Fusi. Om Namo Shai Galia. Om Namo Shai Han. Om Namo Shai Laura. Om Namo Shai Jean. Om Namo Shai Larissa. Om Namo Shai Laura. Om Namo Shai Marina. Om Namo Shai Paras. Om Namo Shai Preeti. Om Namo Shai Shadi. Om Namo Shai Timya. Om Shanti 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 Shanti. Om Namo Shai. All the mothers who have cancer, all the people who are suffering from cancer. Om Trambakam Vedami. Vandim Pushtiyodhanam. Urvarukhan Vityam Shim. Om Trambakam Vedami. Vandim Pushtiyodhanam. Urvarukhan Vityam Shim. Om Trambakam Vedami. Vandim Pushtiyodhanam. Urvarukhan Vityam Shim. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari. Till tomorrow.